Look at your last 7 days. Not the year, not the decade, just last week. That's the man you are. That's the man you're becoming. And in 80 years, he'll be the only one anyone remembers. I used to think I had time to figure it out. Time to become someone. I was wrong. There is no someday. There is only the week you just lived. And the week you just lived is auditing you right now. Most men don't run out of time. They run out of urgency. And urgency dies one boring Tuesday at a time. Look at the math nobody teaches you. Last week you had 168 hours. You spent 56 of them asleep, about 40 working, another 21 staring at a screen for nothing, about 14 driving somewhere you didn't want to be. That leaves 37 hours. 37 hours that were yours. 37 hours where you could have built something. Where did they go? You don't remember. That's not memory failure. That's evidence. This is the 7-day ledger, a weekly receipt of the man you actually are, not the man in your head, not the man in your plans, the man on the page. And the brutal truth most men refuse to read: your last 7 days are a small-scale model of your next 10 years. Same input, same output, same week, same decade. You're not living one bad week. You're rehearsing a forgotten life. You think you're free. You're not. You're inside what scientists call a dopamine trap, built by people who studied you better than you ever studied yourself. Engineered to keep you scrolling, sedated, soft. Every swipe is a small surrender. Every delay trains your brain to flinch at pain. And without pain, you don't grow. You rot. Here's what nobody teaches you about freedom. The man who can do anything, anytime, has nothing. The man who can refuse comfort at will owns himself. Modern freedom is a cage disguised as a choice, and the bars look like a phone screen. Marcus Aurelius wrote one line that should terrify you. You could leave life right now, but you live as if tomorrow is promised. It's not. And somewhere inside, you already know. That weight on your chest at 2 a.m., that's not anxiety. That's your future self tapping on the glass. Not the version of you with goals. The version of you that never existed. The man you were supposed to become. He has been knocking for 2,847 days. Some of you, more. Some of you, less. But he is knocking. And he is tired. Every time you reach for your phone instead of facing him, you tell him the same thing. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. He has stopped believing you. You're not building anything meaningful. You're consuming a version of life that other men are living without you. And the more you consume, the less you exist. Here's what the 7-day ledger reveals. Every easy choice you made last week was a vote. A vote for the man who fades. A vote for the man who never made it. A vote for the loop. You voted 47 times last week, and he won every single one. You're not failing. You're being elected against by yourself. But there's one thing about this election you don't yet understand. It's rigged in your favor. You just don't know how to use the rigging. That comes in Rule 3. Hold the thought. Because existence isn't given, it's forged. Through friction, through resistance, through pain. And if you don't break this loop, 2026 won't change your life. It will expose it. Expose that you stayed soft, that you hesitated, that you picked easy over meaningful. That's how men disappear. Not from failure, from never stepping in the ring. If you don't want to be forgotten, you have to become dangerous to the version of you that's been losing. Here's the shift. Stop trying to be comfortable. Start trying to be unforgettable. The 7-day ledger is your battlefield. Rewrite it, or accept the version that's already been written. Rule 1. Kill the consumer in you. If you consume more than you create, you're already losing. Flip the ratio. Create twice what you consume. Not balance, not moderate, double, no exceptions. Creators leave marks. Consumers leave a search history nobody will ever read. Rule 2. Build daily output. Forget motivation, forget inspiration, forget feeling ready. Output, daily. Especially when it's bad, especially when nobody claps, because reps build identity, and identity builds legacy. The man who writes one terrible page a day for 10 years is more dangerous than the genius who never writes. Rule 3. Move in silence. Stop announcing your plans. Stop explaining yourself. Stop performing for an audience that won't remember you. Let the work speak. Let the results scream. The moment you stop needing approval, you become unpredictable. And unpredictable men change the world. This is how the rigged election works. You stop voting for the man who fades. You start voting, silently, daily, brutally, for the man who endures. You vote with output, not words. You vote with discipline, not promises. You vote with silence, not announcement. And the version of you that's been losing for 2,847 days finally starts winning the election. One day you will die. That's guaranteed in every contract you didn't sign. But being forgotten? That's a choice you're making 7 days at a time. So look at the next 7 days. Not the year, not the decade, just the next week. Distraction or legacy, comfort or meaning, the ledger or the antidote. Because in 5 years, you'll be one of two men. The one whose weekly ledger looked the same for 260 weeks, or the one whose week became a weapon, the man who fades, or the man who endures. If this hits something inside you, that's not random. That's the signal. Comment Antidote. Plant your flag. Like this video. That's you choosing to wake up. Subscribe. Join the Order of the Antidote. Because legacy starts with the next decision you make. And that decision is the next 7 days.